Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your October full moon reading. I have laid out the cards. I'll clarify and then I'll finish off with an oracle card. Before I get started, I want to thank all of you, Leo, for liking, subscribing, and supporting me in all the ways that you do. Thank you so much. Let's get started with your overall reading for the full moon. We have the Sun, the Nine of Swords, and the Moon, the Ten of Swords. And Leo, this energy is impacting your ninth house. The ninth house is your higher consciousness, your dreams, your philosophical and spiritual considerations and leanings, your communication at a great distance, your global communities. The Nine of Swords is indicating that you have really moved deeply into your healing. Your healing, which always comes up and never seems to go away, particularly since the pandemic, when we have seemed to be catapulted into this deep and complex time of global healing, is something that comes around consistently as we grow. So you are learning more about your experiences of failure, disappointment, heartache, as you gain more insight. And at this time, the time of the full moon, you are gaining in your ability to detach yourself from your feelings, to step back from the feelings that are in and of themselves a tremendous source of information, and you're really looking at milking or extracting the lessons from those experiences, particularly those experiences where you felt victimized. Your ability to understand and come to the other side of these unhappy experiences is what is being featured at this time for you. You're making a place in your spiritual constellation, whatever that means to you, to position yourself, to understand that your ability to belong to the community that you choose, that has the most value to you at this time, that encourages your greater growth, your higher ability to communicate and engage with people from around the planet, from diverse communities, is what's being highlighted right now. In fact, you could be convening a discussion. You could be taking travel, you could be networking, you could be reading or researching or publishing something that reflects upon this learning, this deep spiritual learning, this trauma, generational trauma, heartache, pain, and suffering, in a way that allows you to grow, mature, and to open up to the variety of versions of truth and experience that exist on the planet. In your present, we have the World card, and this particular full moon moment is resonating as the end of a chapter in your life, a closure, an achievement in many ways. This could be the crowning achievement of your career, of your employment. This can be the end of a long journey. This can be your education, the completion of a degree, or your distribution, your giving out recognition to others who have completed a program. This is a time when you're being rewarded and recognized for your achievements. In the past, we have the King or the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is indicating that underneath all of this rational, logical, productive work that you are doing, this way in which you are objectifying those lessons you've learned, theorizing about and communicating, sharing with others, even as part of a greater discourse, your heart is opening up. Your heart is following. Your heart is questing for new places to belong, a new range of emotion that you're now less afraid of engaging in. Having been through the struggles, the quest to understand the unhappy experiences of your life has really opened you up to the realization that it is in the suffering and pain that we extract the lessons, the gifts, the learning, the joy that contribute to who we are. In your immediate future, we have the Two of Wands, and this is reflecting this moment of the full moon, this reflection overall that's occurring for you, this ability to review your past, to recognize and accept your expertise in a particular area, and to be willing, to be desirous of moving into an area that's going to challenge your growth, going to challenge you and expand you and incline you to be juggling in some ways, prospecting, planning, extracting those lessons that are helping you to move into this new, less familiar dimension of something that you know very well. I'm going to clarify the World card here with the Five of Swords and the Devil card. You are in the midst of a tremendous change, and you are recognizing your ability to choose the difference between the expectations of others and your expectation, your ability to expect and fulfill your needs and desires. You are releasing a past in which you fulfilled and took care of others, where you managed, you were in charge, you made sure that the needs of others were met. This could have been as a part of your employment, your position in your employment, but you're now recognizing that the embrace of new ideas is leading to a change that you once feared. This change that you are now working towards, pushing towards, opening up this change, this new opportunity to entertain, to interact and engage with a variety of truths, a diversity of ways of doing things, is different from, is netting you a sense of knowledge, authority, and confidence that you once were afraid of bucking. You once felt a sense that you couldn't go against the status quo, that you had to stay in line and comply with the structures that were given to you. You're now recognizing that you can choose differently. You're no longer afraid of the changes that you have brought about through your own deeper understanding of your position and your responsibility in unhappy events in your life. I'm going to finish off with an oracle card, and I always pick the flowers, and instead this card, Leo, resonates with your energy a little bit more. The key word, it's a sunstone with the key word empowerment. I am empowered in all areas of my life. I love this for you, Leo. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for your time and attention, and until next time, Namaste.